is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Gotta do my thing. Right there ain't the same. There's a read down. One incompletion against his thumb. Right. Kick return, but the main thing was the kick return, but also his run defense. Like all my yards are all passing. So like you should never win a game like that, bro. Like yeah, that run. If I can run, read. You have to have a good play when you run like a big play.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mayfield down. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. This is caught, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 57 yards.
Let's get it. Let's get it, Judy.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. It's Coleman here. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Coleman. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Hey, we're 33. Real. General West. Hey. Who's that?
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Let's get it, y'all. This nigga nervous, bruh. This nigga nervous.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Manned up. You know what it is.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Kill.
They'll run it with Coleman. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tevin Coleman. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Let's do it, bro.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't. Go. Forward. You got tight right there.
You know what it is.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And this one complete to Reed. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey guys, listen.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Hey, 0. Mike 22. 19.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Saquon Barkley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Like 22, he's coming.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I'm going to make a joke and say, you know some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, alert! Hey, high 7.
Here's Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football.
That's fake.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So, fellas, capitalize. 2 possessions. Go up.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Check 13. Alert! Hurry!
This is Coleman. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
So what?
That's 180. Here we go. Check. Hey, alert. King. Hey, exit.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here I come again.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Come on,
this out to Barkley, complete. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. 6-0 our score after one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I don't got my I don't do quarterback abilities. I don't pay attention to it. So I'm going to BG does.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Hey, 0-0-0.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Go, guys, 4 down, 4 down. 19. Back 2 to Mike. Mike back 2. Mike back 2.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. 81.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
From back at the 3 now, this is 3rd and goal. Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
All right, fellas. Put together a drive.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Mayfield on first down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Montez Sweat in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
61, matchbox, white. Check. Up. Hey, Charlie. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Okay, just like that. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Pistol. Hey, seam 6. I got it.
From the gun, Mayfield. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
180. Point it right.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. It's caught by Coleman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go, fellas.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
King. Hey, wahoo. 57.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on fourth down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, fourth down, they went for it.
Let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerome Baker, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. To try again after the sack. Wilson steps away to his left. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Oh, you got deep? Alert.
Third and long. It's Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
All day, Defense all day. All day.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, box drop, box drop.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Hey, let's get this, get this. 57's the mic. Mike 57.
You ain't got to.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Take 20. Take 20, fellas. Take 20.
Mike 58 right there.
Hurry, hurry. Real.
First down, Mayfield.
Oh,
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Hurry. Regular. Bravo.
58 for Mike. It's coming this way. Here we go.
Mayfield looks to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Figure it out, bro.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
You gotta watch the streets.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Check 99. Kill.
Further.
And to give this time to the tailback. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hey, 0.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Put the ball in the air and get it took. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
Mike, lady. He's coming, Mike. I don't think you got it, son.
Bang out. Bam.
22, Mike, 22. I got you. Mike, 22, he's coming.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
Oh, my
And over the middle, and it's complete.
Bro,
and this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
12. That's 22, Mike, 22. Watch a slant. Slant. Mike, 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Mike's 22.
25.
6 man. Check curls.
Wilson now throwing again. And that'll be incomplete.
I'm about to say.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. There's Wilson. And big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Dead nigga.
Check.
4 down.
22, Mike, 22. Let's go, defense.
Someone's pride. This is a dead nigga.
Mike, 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Pick me up. Here we go.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
Dead nigga.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Eli Apple. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Buying time to his left. He'll let it.
His pass is intercepted
for the
ball in the air and get took.
Picked up by Eli Apple. He had another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try it too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's what
now a loose football. Coleman lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Sponge. No.
Pistol.
Watch the run. 58.
Watch out.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's got his big tight end, Fant. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Regular. Point it right. Hey, shoot.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Watch the run.
Watch out.
To throw, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Flushed out right, and he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return, and the Bears take over.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I got something for this clown nigga.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened.
Play with me, boy!
On the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Good.
Mike 22, Mike 21.
Throwing again. Wilson.
Get him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bears on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Jim. Fair. Out. Let's go double count right here. Double count. Spot that.
The sack, I guarantee you.
Right left.
The sack, I guarantee you.
Good touch.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's
Go
complete.
for it, man. Think you so bad.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing is Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Set. 180.
Get in the weight room.
Hey, alert 33.
On 1st down, it's Coleman. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
57's Mike. Set the tone.
From the 17, Mayfield. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb.
We ain't got no
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
We only need 3.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
King! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Begin! 6 guys! Pistol. Hurry!
Here's Coleman. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 at time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
You gotta go practice with Tim or something, bro. Yeah, you ain't ready for this, dog. You gotta go play with Tim or something, bro. You ain't ready for this.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, Whitford on 4th turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Wilson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Nifty running by Barkley there on 1st down. He scoots forward for 7 yards, sets him up nicely. 2nd and 3.
Yeah, sound good. Yo, sound good.
Look. 21, truck. Hey, I'm coming after you. Like 22.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson, he's got the hook up to Odell
sound good.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A 1st down carry for Barkley. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 27, Wilson. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll get this down to the 10. 16 yards, a 1st down. Wilson now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Run the ball. Come on, run the ball.
To throw again. Wilson. He finds his target, Beckham. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Watch the Wilson sneak. Watch the Wilson run. Scrambling ass nigga.
22. Look left. 22's coming, Mike. Look for signal. Come on, let's go.
Throwing again here. Wilson.
And
this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Kelce, the intended receiver there. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. He's going to loft one deep left, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Judy, you heard me?
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Run the ball, dog. You can't throw against this offense and this defense. Run the...
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Well. Say. Go.
Now it's Wilson.
Put the ball in the end.
And this is going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Watch the safety creep. Still going, 4 down.
They'll run for it with Bartlett, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, I ain't mad.
Real. Hey, exit.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Regular.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Bang. 36.
Run.
58.
Hey, Haywood. Up.
58, boys. 58.
Throwing, Mayfield. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The Vikings going to use their...
GG's, dog.